It's the toxic positivity for me. It's the making things seem easier than they really are for me. It's the I came over here for dinner, not a presentation for me. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Suzetta. I am a singer, songwriter, and content creator here on the internets. And welcome to my channel. So, if you couldn't tell by the title, the thumbnail, and then that little intro, we're going to be talking about multi-level marketing, or MLMs. Some people call them pyramid schemes. I call them a waste. I've been seeing them come up a lot lately, especially since quarantine, since COVID. It seems like they're everywhere. So if that's something you're interested in, please stay tuned and let's get into the video. Okay, so first, to be fair, I think I should give you a backstory on my experience with multi-level marketing. And multi-level marketing, not pyramid schemes. I've never been in a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is defined as a form of investment, illegal in the US and elsewhere, in which each paying participant recruits two further participants, with the returns being given to early participants using money contributed by later ones. Multi-level marketing, or MLMs, is a strategy some direct sales companies use to encourage existing distributors to recruit new distributors who are paid a percentage of their recruit sales. The recruits are the distributor's downline. Distributors also make money through direct sales of products to customers. Okay, so now that we have the definitions together, because some people think that all multi-level marketing or MLMs are pyramid schemes, and they're not. I'm not talking about the pyramid schemes. Of course, pyramid schemes are horrible. They're illegal. Don't join one. You should be able to see. Well, sometimes you can't. They're really good at hiding it sometimes. But do your research and you'll know the difference between multi-level marketing and a pyramid scheme. So yeah, back to me. Over the years, I've had experience with a few of them. ACN, It Works, almost a traveling one. I can't really remember what it's called, but if I do, I'll go ahead and put it here. My last venture was Mary Kay. I feel now over the years I can give now, and I didn't join these like back to back to back. There were years in between when I was in these organizations or businesses, and each time, when the opportunity was presented to me, it didn't seem bad. It seemed like it made sense. But I felt like mostly I joined because of the person that was recruiting me, right? And I remember it was a high school friend that recruited me, and I met this amazing millionaire guy who showed up in a fancy car at and I had lunch, or not lunch, but we had like a meeting, and he told me everything, and he talked well, and he looked great, and his life was great, and his wife was doing it, and they're both millionaires, and they have a beautiful family, and they're just and I'm just this young kid that's like, I want that. And all you got to do is come to these meetings every Saturday, and all you got to do is go to the grand whatever the hell that they're having in Houston or some other city that's not close to you. Do what you have to do to get there, to not pay your, no shade, and just saying, they encourage you to get those loans, ask every family member you have, maybe not pay your rent, and take a chance on going to wherever going to this change your life conference at whatever state. And each one of them did this. The spiel on make a list of everybody and their mother, good apples, bad apples. It's not like it's bad, but it's a lot more than what I was presented work-wise, and how it's not easy as they make it seem. Just real quickly, if you've gotten this far, wow, thanks. If you do find that you are liking what's happening here, please do me a quick favor and press the like button, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you can know the next time I post a video. I'm trying to get a schedule down now. It's more solid, but have the notification bell on so you'll know. All right, back to the video. So my top 5 reasons why I will never participate in an MLM or multi-level marketing, whatever way you want to say it, ever again is 1, the hurry, buy now mentality. after about an hour, 30 minutes, maybe even, I'll even give you maybe 2 hours of talking to someone, looking at a presentation, and having one representative, or maybe even a few, sit down and talk to you and want a commitment, a credit card today. I don't like that. I don't work well like that. I don't like to purchase things like that. I like to be able to think about what's happening, what I'm doing, what's involved, and what are the risks. Number 2 is the selling the dream and the toxic positivity. The millionaire showing up with the fancy car, with the great life and the designer bags and the fancy car, just the whole lifestyle. That is what kind of sold me first, like the person. It was seeing those people in those positions and the opportunities that it afforded them that sold me on wanting to join that. So yeah, and then that on top of the toxic positivity. I'm a positive Patty. I am positive, I get it mindset, but sometimes when you neglect to acknowledge or understand what a person's going through, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. You have cancer and you just got evicted from your house and you lost your job, but I would definitely use that next check to fly to Houston to go to this grand conference. No. Hell no. 3, fees. Fees. There's the fee for your website. There's the fee for the credit cards to run on your website. There's the fee for your inventory every month to stay active. There's the fee for your merchandising. So you can get those, when you go to those places and they have those big, huge cardboard signs and they have those tents and they have pens and they have pamphlets. Yeah, those things cost money and you're going to have to buy them once you run out of whatever they gave you in your welcome packet. And all the little extra things like the jackets and the pins and the this and the that and the this and the that. It adds up quick. Your business cards, everything adds up. And then there'll be monthly fees. They don't really mention to you when you're in that meeting and when you're really starting out. All it is the potential. All it is if you do these things, this will work and it's already a tried and true formula and all this stuff. But I would appreciate a real honest assessment given to me as to what would be required of me. But they don't really tell you that. You find that out after you're in it. Don't like that. Number 4, and this is personal for me, it's the illusion that you're running your own business. You're selling a product or service of someone else's. Mary Kay or It Works or insert new thing here, NutriBlast, whatever the new stuff is, it's someone else's product. It's someone else's product that you are pushing, that you are making them richer, and you're getting a small piece of that pie if you sell something, but you are pushing someone else's product. And if that product leaves, if that product stops, if that product discontinues, so does what you're selling. A great example of this is Tyra Beauty. I'll insert the picture. She had consultants and all that kind of stuff, and it doesn't exist anymore. All those people who were her distributors and all those salespeople just have inventory that they have nothing to do with. There's no more money. Doesn't really feel like business owning to me. It feels like, the company doesn't want to pay for advertising, and this is a great way not to. That's just me. You might like that. So the 5th and final thing for me, which is the most important and really the most personal, was the feeling that I was pushing someone else's company and someone else's agenda, someone else's business ahead of my own, when I could be pushing my own ideas. I can be pushing my own brand, and instead I'm pushing someone. I'm devoting all this time to trying to recruit people to change their internet providers or recruit people to join my team, pushing things that I felt like needed so much of my energy. And you really have to devote your time and energy into doing that, whether you want to admit it or not, even though people say, I only spent about 20 minutes or so every 2 weeks and I was able to grow up. That's going to be some people, but most people have to devote a serious amount of time for the learning curve of what you're doing and also just the momentum of what you're doing, because everything takes consistency. When you do well, the people above you do well. So it's important, and it's pressure on you to do well so they can do well. It didn't feel genuine for me, and it wasn't genuine for me, which is why I couldn't really do it or keep up with it. The extra time I had, I was not trying to devote to someone else's company. I wanted to devote to my own brand. So that's for me, and it's a personal thing. Really, that's what I have about why I will no longer invest my time, energy, or anything or support in a multi-level marketing business or program. To be fair, because there is always people that it does work for. There's always people that they excel and they just, rise to the top, and they are great, and more power to these people. Stay and continue and do your thing. I would encourage you to do your own research and don't feel pressure. Do not feel pressure to sign up with anything, sign up with anyone in terms of any kind of multi-level marketing. If you want to do it, research it, take your time, and don't fall in love with the hype. Just take your time with it. And please remember that anything that sounds too good to be true usually is. So yeah, I hope that you found this video valuable. And if you had any questions or any concerns, or if you were in an MLM and you enjoyed it, if you were in an MLM and you hated it, please leave it in the comments below. Let me know. These were my experiences and what I've found over the years. If you've had a different one, again, draw me a comment, let me know. It's all about learning, it's all about growing and what's best for you. So, we're all just trying to figure it all out. I thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this topic, if you're interested, please go ahead and give me a nice thumbs up. That helps me out. And subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100,000 trillion subscribers. Now, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I really want to go ahead and push out the best, most valuable content I can. If there's anything you wanted to see from me or had questions about, feel free to let me know in the comments as well. I hope everything is great, and I'm just gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna go. All right, see you in the next one. Why'd I wave?